Hey YouTube, welcome back. Got a little video for you. Been needing to do it. I didn't get it done on my truck, but I did a oil change on it. I can kind of go over, show you with that later, just kind of touch over it. We got today's my wife's 2013 Dodge Charger. It has the Pentastar 3.6 liter V6. A few things I'm gonna go over with you is what you're gonna need. This engine, the 3.6 liter VVT variable valve timing, requires 6 quarts of 5W20. It'll say it right there on your engine filler cap. So that's where you fill up everything with Earl. I can put it back in there. Hey, there we go. I have been using Royal Purple's 5W20 since the day that we have bought it, and it makes a wonder of difference on how this engine sounds and runs. Like, it's so much quieter. I mean, I did the first couple of oil changes from the dealership with their brand oil and everything like that, because I think I had like 3 or 4 oil changes that they had given me a part of my deal. But I had noticed once I switched over to Royal Purple, it just runs a lot quieter. It's not all that ticking and rattling noise that you hear. These engines are quiet, but when you put the Royal Purple in there, it quietens it up so much. We get so much better fuel mileage running the Royal Purple on our oil changes versus the conventional oil 520 that they put in it. But like I said, it's gonna require 6 quarts, so I have a 5-quart jug of 520 and a single 1-quart jug of 520. I've always used the Mopar filter with it. Some people like to run the Wix or K&N or even Royal Purple's brand oil filter, but I stick with the Mopar brand filter every time. It's the MO744 for it. This car sits so low, so my conventional ramps just wasn't gonna do it, so I had to use some 2x4s and stack them at an angle so the bottom lip would clear. And I did the same thing on this side. You will have to remove this shield right here. You got, let's see, how many bolts we got here? We got 1 right here, 1 right there. These are on the front. And then you have 2 in the rear, 1 right there and 1 right there, and I believe these are 10 millimeters. So you will have to remove those to expose the bottom of the engine and the oil pan. I believe it's like a 13 millimeter. I could be wrong. Can't remember since the last time. Normally I can just pull the sockets out and go, but I forgot what the size of the oil pan socket is. But like I said, I believe it is a 13 millimeter. Up top, it is the cartridge style filter. It is right here on 13 and up. It comes with a new O-ring, so you'll need to lube the new O-ring with oil. Make sure you take it off the cap. This is a 15/16 socket, 6-point, and it fits directly on there, nice and snug. Mine's a 1/2 inch, so whatever you prefer, just make sure you don't tighten it down too far, and because you can crack the deal. But that's all that you need to do. Make sure you run the engine for just a minute or so. Get the oil nice and hot if you haven't ran it all day. Drain your oil out, pull your cartridge out, put your new O-ring on the cap, put your cartridge back on. It literally just snaps onto the filter. It's very easy to take off, so you don't have to use a whole lot of force, okay? Put it back in, you're all good to go. Fill it up with your oil and turn it over to the oil pressure gauge on your cluster and start it up, and you should be all good to go. Be sure to check all your other fluids running under here, your coolant, your brake fluid, washer fluid, and just kind of inspect everything that's under here, your belt and everything like that. But mine is actually still the, you can still see it on the belt, is the Mopar brand belt actually on here. So it looks in great shape. I've looked it over a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace it again. The PCV valve, if you're wondering on these cars, it is right back here. I don't know if you can see it in my hand, but it's back here. So you got a couple little 10mm, or I think they're star screws, and it literally unbolts and you take it off. You don't have to change these very often, but I've changed mine probably a couple oil changes ago, so I'm probably going to go through this oil change, and then the next one I will be replacing it. So my next oil change video, I will be showing y'all about the PCV valve. It's a very inexpensive part, and it's a part of your you know, maintenance when servicing your oil. You don't have to do it every time, but every couple times probably be a good thing to go ahead and do that. Well, all right guys, well, I'm going ahead and change this oil, and if you have any comments or questions, just drop them down below. Please like, subscribe if you're not already, and y'all have a great day. Thank you.